Hey guys, I'm just gonna kind of walk you through module number one. It's going to be the first module that you complete for the course. If we look at the syllabus, we can scroll down and look at the course schedule here. And as you can see, there's week 1, 2, 3, 4, and then week 5. So there's 5 weeks. Typically there'd be 15 weeks in a semester during the regular school year, but summer courses are 5 weeks long. So they're definitely condensed versions of the course, but there's also technically, to make it through everything, we're going to be, doing a little bit more than you typically would on your typical week during either fall or spring semester. So summer courses are, I would say, just like slightly more intense, but the nice thing is that you finish in 5 weeks. So yeah, definitely this is the module we're going to walk through in this video. Module number 1, June 7th through June 9th, and then we're going to cover 2 chapters in this one module, and that's in week 1. Module number 2 will also be in week 1, but we're just doing 1 chapter. So I'm kind of trying to do like 3 chapters a week, basically, because typically in the semester we cover 15 chapters, so that works out pretty well. If we do it 3 chapters a week for a summer course. So if we go into the content area, we can go to the module 1, June 7th through the 9th, part of week 1. So basically there's a list here of what you need to get done with this module, June 7th through the 9th. So read chapter 1, watch the lecture videos on chapter 1, which are below, take the chapter 1 quiz by the June 9th before 11:30 p.m., watch the video on project number 1, which is worth 15% of your grade. Project number 1 is worth 15% of your grade. So watch that video. You can also go into this module over here. I will have this unhidden so that you can actually see it. And then just read through the instructions. Don't leave it up to last minute because it is due June 20th, which is actually coming up fairly quickly. So I would just suggest getting a plan for project number 1 completed. Suggest getting a visit in to either, your artist studio or your art gallery, take some pictures, follow the directions, depending on which option you choose for project number 1, and definitely get your visit done by the end of this week, probably, so that you can have next week to really complete the writing and the construction of the project by June 20th. And then I just want you to complete a discussion below on what your plan is for project number 1 by June 9th, just so that I know that you're actually thinking about it. And then complete the form and content assignment below by June 9th, which is about 2 paragraphs of writing. Not a huge project, but I just want to know if you comprehend the difference between form and content. And then so chapter 3, read the chapter, watch the lecture videos, take the quiz by June 9th, and then there's an Elements of Art assignment that I want you to submit, and that's due June 9th. I think it's about 2 paragraphs as well. And then just remember that project number 1 is coming up. It's going to be due June 20th by 11:30 p.m., and it's worth 15% of your grade. So you're definitely going to want to be working on that project right away. Because it's due at the end of basically week 2. So as you can see, if you scroll down underneath the lists of tasks to complete, you can see, there's a PowerPoint, the lecture videos, and then the quiz here for chapter 1. Your plan for project number 1, you just have to complete this discussion with these 5 questions. Just answer them briefly so that I know what you're doing for your project number 1. And then form and content assignment, basically just read the instructions here, submit a PDF or Word document by June 9th. You can go into activities assignments and submit it there. Submit your file there for that project, for this assignment, form and content assignment. And then underneath that, we start into chapter 3, PowerPoint, the chapter 3 lecture videos, the chapter 3 quiz, and then the Elements of Art assignment, which is also due June 9th. Just follow the directions, submit a PDF or Word document for a grade. Here's an example of what I'm looking for, something around this much writing, something around, including the image of your artwork, including the page number from the book of where you found the artwork, because you have to use a piece of art from the book specifically. So yeah, just follow the directions. You can go into activities, assignments, and submit your PDF document or your Word document for a grade there. So that's pretty much the walkthrough of Module 1 and how I'm kind of setting it up. I might do a walkthrough of Module 2 as well, just to kind of, if you guys have questions, this video might actually help clear up some of those questions. Okay, talk to you later.